Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Friday, the 14th day of, sorry about that, 14th day of September, 5th day of Tishrei. Here we go. First of all, I want to remind you that it's going to be Shabbos Shuva this Shabbos. It's the special Shabbos in between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. Only happens once a year, and we call it the Shabbos of Repentance. Incidentally, that's your only time in the entire year when Magen Avos, that special paragraph that's said near the end of davening on Friday night, it will have in it, instead of the words Hakel HaKadosh, it'll have in it the words Hamelech HaKadosh. Okay, so please don't forget that it's your only time in the entire year to say it that way, so don't mess it up, okay? In Magen Avos this Friday night, you say Hamelech HaKadosh. Now back to Yom Kippur laws. If a person, we had told you that you're not allowed to wash on Yom Kippur, but if a person is ill and for whatever reasons they need to wash their skin, they should speak to a competent rabbi. There could be permission if sickness, great sickness would happen. If they don't wash, they should talk to their rabbi about how and what they should do in that medical situation. If a person had to eat on Yom Kippur, so the question of for medical reasons, would they say a bracha after that? And the answer is yes. If they had to eat a full meal with bread, they would actually bench at the end of that meal because hey, they had to eat, and their doctor and their rabbi told them that they had to eat a full meal. Let's say. So then they would bench a proper birkat hamazon at the end of that meal with benching and everything. They would say Yalav Yavo and insert the words Yom HaKippurim Hazeh, and they would say Ritzei if it was a Shabbos and everything, because they ate a meal. If they ate a meal, they got a bench. Um, but that said, I should just tell you that if they forget to say Yalav Yavo or Ritzei, the benching would not have to be repeated because there was actually no command to eat that day for in general on Yom Kippur, so there wouldn't be a command to say the Yalav Yavo or the Ritzei for Shabbos. There's technical terms if you're not familiar with benching, but the general idea is that yes, you would bench, but if you forgot those additions in benching, you wouldn't have to repeat benching. If you had to have a meal on Yom Kippur Day, no Kiddush would be recited, no Lechem Mishnah, no two breads like for Shabbos would be necessary. You just do the bare minimum that's necessary according to your doctor and your rabbi's advice. It is a good idea to smell besamim on Yom Kippur. You make a special bracha of bori mine besamim before sniffing it, and you could do that a lot of times throughout the day. And there's nothing wrong with sniffing besamim. It actually helps you feel a little better, and you're allowed to have that feeling if you want on Yom Kippur. It also helps because you're supposed to try to say 100 brachos each day, and there are less brachos available to be said on the day of Yom Kippur. So those bori mine besamims that you say could add to your number of brachos for the day, and that would be a good thing. Okay, so I hope you have a great Shabbos and make it a meaningful, very special Shabbos because it's the Shabbos of repentance. And then log on again after Shabbos for more laws, when then we'll probably jump into Sukkot laws. Bye-bye.